Yeah, yeah. When you say that, it kind of makes me think it's like maybe a subversion of the current rental market to kind of that people do want to, I mean, have some amount of freedom of being able to move around and stay in places, but um, the kind of privatized approach that is most common is one that has oftentimes, if not most times, caused some amount of environmental damage or damage to like the locality in which it exists in because of like privatized housing.
I think like two of the big contributors to climate change is um, construction in general and also agriculture.
Mm,
It's like the separation from the places where we get our food from, and the fact that we have to ship it so far, and the loss of topsoil that modern farming practices are generating. It's like all of these practices cumulatively just mean that we are living in a degenerative civilization, and that has to come to an end if you want to have future generations being able to thrive on this planet. And yeah, it is kind of trying to look at the real estate model and see how can we actually turn this around and make this a force for good rather than a force for more destruction, more extraction. Originally back in New York, I wasn't completely sold on the idea of using crypto for my project, even though
mm,
um, the idea had been floated, but initially I just thought that it added like too much complexity on top of something already complex, like building a village, which already has a lot of components from like permaculture design, construction, engineering, um, social coordination, like all of these different layers of things that you need to do well. Um, but in the end, I think crypto can also, well, it has proved like with the refi movement that basically it can be global tool for coordinating for good and for actually leaving a positive trace. And so, yeah, I think what we're all building here together is how can we create this nature-backed economy? And the interpretation of ourselves is how can we create regenerative real estate that actually leave a positive impact on the land